Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla today. We closed at $297.81, up $3.87, 1.32%. Post-market down by 56 cents. Let's take a look at the chart. Let's take a look at the fact and see if some of our patterns have been broken, in which case there can be some sell or buy signals for us to use in order to make money. So you know the drill. Downward channel still in play. Bullish channel no longer in play. Now we are in this twilight zone. We are in the twilight zone where Tesla is going sideways. We are between 295. Remember that number? I remember this. 295 and 360.65. Ultimately, we are going sideways. If you are a trend-aware investor, a trend-aware investor is an investor that does not want to hold in a downturn like some of you did at the end of 2021 down up to 2024. So that's 3 years. 3 years where we went down. This is not the most efficient way to make money. So for you trend-aware investors, we are into a downtrend. Tesla is supposed to go down, and it is going down, except recently where we had a little bit of a pullback. Right now, we are in a no man's land. We don't know what is going to happen. If we break lower than 295, then this is going to tell us that we are going to go even lower. We could go as low as $240. We can go as low as $240. So you decide if we close below 295, if you want to hold until 240. So that's $60 there that you can lose. So things are not looking super good. Stochastic is at 31. We need it at above 60 in order to believe any move up. So even if we have a move up tomorrow, next day, we won't be believing much of it yet. DMI is also red, and Tesla is downperforming compared to SPY. So things are not looking good at all for Tesla. If we take a look at the weekly chart. So very recently, last week, Tesla on the weekly chart had stochastic over 60. This was good news. This was an indication that we could be going higher, but we did not break our downward resistance that we had right here. And now, so far this week, the week is not done. It's not over. The candle that we are seeing right now is a partial candle. It could become green all of a sudden if Tesla does a miracle. But right now, as it is happening, we are losing stochastic over 60. We don't have DMI, and we are also weaker compared to the SPY from the weekly chart perspective. Let's take a look at the 1 hour charts. Yesterday, we closed lower than 295, but then we stayed just sideways. I had the concern below 295 was a short, but because it stayed sideways a little bit too long, the concern was that we would be snapping back to the 21-day moving average right here. And this is exactly what happened. We are moving back to it. We did not cross above it. And now we are moving further back away from it. But this time we are above 295. Tesla is undecided. Of course, if we go back lower than 295, then we are going to start thinking again about shorting. But because we have already seen Tesla go below 295 and doing nothing, then we are going to have to adjust things a little bit. We are going to consider a lower number. So let's take the low that we had on Monday. So at 288.76, this is the new shorting milestone that we are going to use. Then the first support we are going to see on our way down is 281. Then the second one is at 271. You can use that as a guide in order to short tomorrow. If we start breaking lower first than 295, then let's take a look at 288. And just as a note, just as a technical analysis note, yesterday we had identified this horizontal resistance and we were making higher lows. What did we say? You can take a look at my video yesterday. We said, okay, this is a pattern which would indicate that if we cross 295, we should be going higher. This is exactly what happened. So yes, there was a little bit of trade to be done today, a very small trade. They buy above 295, maybe 296. Tesla went to 303 bucks. So that's an $8 move. It's not nothing. There are no tiny profits. Also of note, if we look at the 5-minute chart, we see that we are rebounding on 295. So 295 is really important, and I cannot make this up, guys. Look at this. This is 295. This is 295. We stopped right back smack on it. Yesterday, we were stopped by it. This is just textbook perfect. If you want to learn about technical analysis, look at this. This is textbook. This is resistance right here. This is support right here. You can take a screenshot of this and you'll have my face with it. But this is technical analysis. This is why we are doing this, because this is significant. What is happening? The moves that we see are significant. So there you have it. So on the 5-minute chart, we are rebounding, but we are rebounding with no stochastic. When there's a rebound without stochastic, we should not believe the rebound. So this is where we are at. No bullish impulse on the 5-minute chart. No bullish impulse on the 1-hour chart. No bullish impulse on the daily chart. No bullish impulse on the weekly chart. And let's look at the monthly chart just for fun. No bullish impulse either from a stochastic point of view. So watch 295 tomorrow. Let's take a look at the VIX. What is the rest of the market doing? Is the rest of the market going down just like Tesla? VIX down by 1 unit. So we are at 1680. Fantastic. Yesterday we saw the VIX starting to go just a little bit higher. Broke our congestion zone. So this was a significant move yesterday. This is why yesterday things were not going super well. Now we are back into our congestion zone. This is better. We are lower than 1672, higher than 1658. We are towards the bottom. We love this. This has helped today the stock market. Bonds are climbing a little bit higher, so this is not super good news. So we need to watch this. We need to keep an eye on this. The 20-year bonds are going higher, and the 10 years also going higher. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones is still pulling back just a bit away from 45,075. Still has stochastic, still has DMI, so this is just a pullback. We should be expecting a low at some point, and we should be resuming. SPX, the same thing. All of the indicators are still good. This is just a pullback. NASDAQ, exactly the same thing. Russell, this one is doing better, I would say. All of the indicators are good also, but this one is not pulling back as roughly. This is just slowly going down. So you see the stock indices are doing pretty good. And if we take a look at our watch list, that's our green. This is great. Let's not forget we have the FOMC minutes that are coming out tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. Most likely we are not going to find something too interesting there. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So there's a news here that Tesla could merge with XAI. Bold thinks it makes sense. Any such deal would combine two crown jewels of Elon Musk's empire. It makes sense. XAI and Tesla has a lot of AI. It makes sense to combine the two. Would that make the stock go higher? This remains to be seen. We are going to be there front row to see it happens as it happens, if it happens. There's a lot of troubles. Elon spending time starting a new party does not make any Tesla investor happy. That is for sure. So we have a lot of news that are regarding that exactly. Musk retains Cathie Wood's support amid market volatility. And I'm going to finish with this one. Dan Ives, which is a guy that I like. He has posted the following. Tesla Board of Directions. Take the following 3 steps in our view. New pay package getting Musk to 20% voting control clears a path for XAI merger. Elon had mentioned that he needs to have 20% of control in order to keep working at Tesla with Optimus and with XAI. This is a valid first recommendation. Second one, guardrails established for amount of time Musk spends at Tesla as part of pay package. That makes sense too. So we don't want Elon starting a new party. We want him to work at Tesla and make the stock go ballistic. And then the third one, oversight on political endeavors. So what did Elon reply to this? Well, he said, "Shut up, Dan." Okay, I think that says a lot. I think that says a lot. If you are a Tesla investor right now, I'm sorry for you, but if we start breaking 295 and more importantly 288.79, I would start thinking about getting out of Tesla myself. This is not financial advice. You do your own research, you make your own decision. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Join our Discord server where we are flagging every single day other buy signals from other companies that are doing well. There's not only Tesla here. Yes, I do Tesla every single day, but we have many other companies that we are looking at. It's relatively cheap. We can lose $500 in the stock market in 1 minute. You can join us. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.